Hi, I'm Elise and welcome to Witch Way. Today's Witch Lore review is Season 1 of A Discovery of Witches. Season 1 was released in 2018 and stars Teresa Palmer as Diana Bishop and Matthew Good as Matthew de Claremont. The other witches in the series are Valerie Perriford as Emily Mather, Alex Kingston as Sarah Bishop, Malin Buska as Satu Yarvinen, Louise Brearley as Gillian Chamberlain, and Owen Teale as Peter Knox. This series follows historian and reluctant witch Diana Bishop. She accesses a manuscript from the Bodleian Library, which, unbeknownst to her, has been sought after by vampires, witches, and demons for centuries. After only a brief glance at this bewitched tome, she returns it to the stacks. Seeking knowledge of the manuscript is vampire Matthew Claremont, but now he's interested in much more than that. Other creatures aren't so forgiving, so Diana must learn to control the abilities she's been denying herself for so many years to unlock the secrets of the manuscript and protect herself and the ones she loves. Season 1 is based off of Book 1, A Discovery of Witches, from the All Souls Trilogy by Deborah Harkness, herself a historian, so I hope my Witch Lore review does her justice. The name itself is even a nod to historical works such as The Discovery of Witches by Matthew Hopkins and Scott's A Discovery of Witchcraft, the former boasting of his prowess in hunting witches and the latter having a more skeptical approach to witchcraft. Our discovery is a whole other discovery of witches. Our main protagonist has witchcraft written all over her name, Diana being a name of a goddess often associated with witches, in no small part thanks to Aradia, the Gospel of Witches, and our Diana even calls on her using her threefold Mother Maiden Crone identity.
Maiden Mother Crone, I call you. Goddess, help me.
Diana's last name, Bishop, apparently calls back to her ancestors, the main one being Bridget Bishop, bringing in the Salem witch trials.
Didn't your ancestor, Bridget Bishop, have a problem with one of those?
Yeah, they used it as evidence to convict her at Salem.
As we know, the Salem witch trials happened between 1692 and 1693. Bridget Bishop was indeed accused of being a witch. One of the main claims was that she used poppets, small dolls used as effigies thought to be used in the practice of witchcraft, but apparently no poppet was ever produced as evidence. She was the first to be executed, officially kicking off the Salem witch trials. Herself and 18 others were hung. One, though, Giles Corey, was crushed to death.
In the Salem trials, when a witch refused to plead, humans crushed them to death with weights.
Cotton Mather was one of the ministers involved in the Salem witch trials, and later on in the book, it's revealed that he is an ancestor of Emily Mather, one of our witches. You can see her at one point scrying in a bowl of water, which was used as a form of divination. So love, in the end, brought the Bishop and Mather families together, and if you look closely at Sarah and Emily's car, you can see they kept in the bumper stickers they mentioned in the book. Wiccan Army, we will not go silently into the night. My other car is a broom, and I'm pagan and I vote. They did, however, leave out one of my favourite lines from the book. Since Matthew and Miriam don't work as closely with Sarah, there is no chance to utter the line that they are the most unholy trio of potion brewers since Shakespeare put three witches around a cauldron. A few vampires, witches, and demons are all brought together to assist Diana. Though they are in the minority, there are still those out there who wish her harm. One such vampire is Gerbert de Aureliac. He's obsessed with preventing the prophecy that is spoken to him by Meridiana, a witch whose head he keeps in a box.
Beware the witch with the blood of the lion and the wolf.
This character was inspired by Gerbert of Aureliac, who ruled the papal throne from 999 to 1003 as Pope Sylvester II. It was said he learned sorcery and created a bronze head that would answer his questions truthfully, and that he made an apparent pact with a demon named Meridiana. So we get our fictional Gerbert and his head in the box. In the book, another real-world character, Diana de Poitiers, royal mistress to King Henry II, was briefly hinted at as being a witch, but the book also goes further back than kings and popes to mention Lilith, not only being the first woman, but also the first witch. I feel the series adapted the book pretty well, though Matthew and Diana's relationship, which was already whirlwind in the book, was sped up even more. I find that relationship a little bit problematic, but Diana holds her own, and we had a little
Harry, you put your name in the goblet of fire.
moment when Diana opens the manuscript. It wasn't magic, exactly, to put your hand on top of a book. My palm tingled. This series gets full marks for lore, history, and craft, and I highly recommend giving it a watch and giving the trilogy a read. Season 2 is out already, so I will be giving that a review in the future, and hopefully we'll get to see Season 3 come out soon. Did you like the books or the series better? I know it's usually the book. For me, it's the book. Let me know what you thought in the comments, as well as any suggestions for future reviews here on Which Way. You can follow me on socials. They're linked in the info box for some extra content. And as always, thank you very much for watching here on Which Way.